The best in poker news, entertainment, and more. This is the Mark Hoke Show.
All right, everybody. Howdy doody.
Howdy doody.
Howdy doody.
It's howdy doody time here on the Mark Hoke Show.
It's howdy doody time. It's howdy doody time. It's time to start the show. Give me some hookers and blow.
We're at the Rio. Where else can you get them both?
Well, I'd say generally many parts of the city you could probably pull it off if you really tried. Hey, everybody, it's the Mark Hoke Show. We're back one more time.
Hookers and blow.
Hookers and blow.
Hookers and
Hookers
blow.
and blow. I want to go to a big show with hookers and blow. This is called stress release, everybody. Wow, what a freaking day, dude.
No beer, just coffee.
See, no, I don't need hyper.
You know,
No, what I need is some serious like quad ambience right now.
I took
Just
Vegas.
hasta luego.
I took Vegas Angel up to the hooker bar, and I got her a chocolate martini. She is in good shape now.
Okay,
It's a wonderful drink.
nice, very nice. I got a little double shot from Joe Ciroc.
Did you?
Brought me down a little Maker's Mark, yeah.
Ooh. He
I was-
didn't go with the cheap stuff, huh?
No, give me Joe Ciroc? No way. Besides, he's dating Jeannie Duffy. He can't go cheap. That won't work. No, actually, Jeannie's like one of the most down-to-earth girls in poker, so of course, the Royal Flush girls.
So there's good news, Mark. There's really, really, really good news.
My chair has been resurrected?
No, Phil Hellmuth is no longer on the final
for
table.
the love of God. Get over it.
Number 14 is not had. Brandon Cantu walking in the hall.
So
You got a great interview with Brandon.
I did.
I
Did
got
you
to
see it?
watch that on the YouTube channel in the back. That was great.
Yeah, it was very enjoyable.
Fantastic
Dude,
job.
we got to the heart of Brandon Cantu a little
Yeah.
bit, didn't we?
Yeah, Brandon.
See, that's what I do.
He's a real guy. You know,
I
he really is a
dig.
real guy.
I get inside people's brains. I want to know what makes them tick.
Yeah.
I don't care what
I
don't care
I know
what
what
they
makes
do.
him angry. Money. Money makes him angry. Well, having to give up his own money makes him angry.
That makes anybody angry.
It does.
Well,
doesn't it?
we're here live on the Mark Hoke Show. We're at the World Series of Poker, of course, at the Rio show number 4 billion already.
4 billion.
It feels like it.
We aren't even 2 weeks in, Mark.
I
and
know.
We're exhausted already. You've been dropped off here every day at like 7:30.
Yeah, I need to get a day off or something here.
Yeah. Or a bicycle.
Bicycle.
A bicycle.
Oh,
you
that
can
would
get
be.
here. And
I'll tell you what. Yeah, with all the drivers here in Las Vegas, I would love nothing more than to take a bike.
could you imagine
to-
trying to ride a bicycle in here yesterday morning?
No,
That would have been It would have been a death sentence.
no, especially after there's a robbery here apparently in the parking lot last
There
night.
was and
Little
it's
stick-up.
not the first one. They don't make the news, unless you know somebody who was attacked. Generally, it stays really down low. They don't want to know. They don't want people to know that.
Not
you
this
could
time.
get hurt. No.
Not this time.
No, this time right away in the morning. I think Raymond Davis was the first guy I heard it from.
Yeah.
On Facebook, and it went pretty viral right after that. I was hearing about it on Twitter and other people on Facebook talking about it.
Well, at least whoever it was didn't get tricketed.
Tricketed.
That's not good.
No, Sam got to fight back.
Yeah.
Sam did get to fight back. So
The odds were kind of against him, though. It wasn't good.
yeah,
But what a day here. Oh, look at Seth Polanski. Look at this guy. He's
the
looking
boss.
sharp.
He always looks sharp.
Ever, always. So dapper. Not as dapper as Tony Dunst. Look at that. Amazingly. Tony's wearing jeans today. He's going broadcast style on that. I'm not sure about the rain catchers, though.
Really?
I suppose he can get away with it.
He can get away with it.
He can get away with
He
it.
looks sharp.
Yeah, ever, always. So the World Series of Poker meandering on here, and
How can
of
you
course,
say me? How can you
it
say
is meandering on. We have a an exciting day, I'm just saying it's kind of in a that kind of mode.
this is going to be over before we know it.
Oh, I know.
Before we know it, it's going to be the next big one that I'm really looking forward to, and I want to see how big it gets because I think we're going to outdo the seniors in the mega stack.
That's the dreaded monster stack.
And that is going to be such a long event. You get to make so many mistakes and get to capture on so many others' mistakes. You've got a great chance to miss a shot. And
yeah, you can miss a
get back
shot.
in.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you on that. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting event. We'll see what the numbers are on that. But how about we take a look at what's going on?
I think I'm getting in that. I think I'm going.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at what's going on right now here at the World Series of Poker, and we're going to start kind of backing it up through some of the events.
We need a massage girl of the week to stand behind us and massage us while we do
I was
the show.
supposed to get a massage on the show yesterday, and she forgot. So
she forgot. Well, let's bring her over here and get me one.
Nick Kost yesterday taking down the Event 14 Limit Omaha High-Low Split 8 or better. Kind of an upset there. Managed to get past Kalen McNeil and a couple other players. Cal Richora and Jim Bucci go 2-3 in that one. McNeil in fourth. Greg Raymer finishing seventh. But Nick Kost, who had about, I believe, $15,000 in winnings.
That's beautiful.
Is your Event 14 Limit Omaha High-Low Split 8 or better champion. So big congratulations to Nick Kost. Boy, I think it's very interesting when a player like that wins a bracelet, because you're looking at a situation where here's a guy who has barely done anything in terms of on the tournament circuit, and all of a sudden
he's wearing a gold bracelet.
Now he's got one of those. I think it makes it very interesting for the player to try to, figure out where to go from there, because they're not used to being in that situation. They're not used to being in the spotlight. So, we've seen some bad situations when those things happen sometimes. So hopefully he's got some good people behind him to kind of keep his head on straight a little bit. Maybe Kalen McNeil or somebody gave him a little tap on the shoulder and said, "Hey, buddy, just keep it cool."
You just want a bracelet.
Yes, he did.
Go.
Party tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, party tonight.
Party.
But,
for sure.
But don't go out and blow all the money.
You know what? You only live once. If you want to go out and blow that money, go out and blow that money. As long as you've got. What do you mean? Don't blow the money.
Blow it all.
Blow it all. Blow it all. Hookers and blow.
I'm all for a good night at the strip club, but be smart about it. Let's go to event 15. This has been
some fun.
This has been the headline event of the day, and we are at an unofficial final table in the No Limit Hold'em six-handed. Now this is where the unofficial final table. This one I get because it's. Hi Daniel, how you doing? Good.
Mr. Negrano.
Hey, there we
Kid
go.
Poker.
He actually said hi.
He did.
Yeah.
And called us gentlemen. He doesn't know us very well, does he, guys?
No, he doesn't know you. But Phil Hellmuth has fallen out in 8th place in this event. Of course, everybody was following Phil all day long. He just got knocked out a little while ago, and we'll pull the hand for you here real quick. Eliminated in 8th place. Open from 80,000 under the gun. Only had 50 back.
I like that. I really do like that because it makes somebody min raise to get him in.
Gordon Veo in the big blind, moved all in. Hellmuth called. Hellmuth with an ace deuce. Veo has 7 something. It's not on the board here for the update. Board
that is
goes
weird.
Board goes king of clubs, 3 of clubs, 10 of diamonds, and then goes jack 7. So apparently, I guess Veo, according to this, hit a pair of 7s, and so I'm guessing it was some sort of flip. So Veo may have had a suited connector or something like in that ballpark. But Hellmuth muttering 8 flips I've lost since, he said as he exited the tournament area. So Phil Hellmuth out the door in 8th place. So comes up just a little bit short, gets a $45,000 payday out of that.
And does not gain an official final table.
Yeah. Well, he wouldn't have anyway if
right.
He's got to get to the 6 ball.
Right.
See, I hate the unofficial final table, except in this case. The 6 I get. I get that because when you're playing six-handed, the final table is 6.
Now the Heartland Poker Tour is 9.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. I hate the unofficial final table at the main event. I hate that. If
The
you
10th man.
if you are playing in a field of for a world championship in a field of 6,000 or 7,000 players,
You are.
and you get to that table. There's a table right here, folks. This is the picture. We've got a table, right? And everybody that's remaining in the tournament is at that table. There's no other tables. These tables gone, right? Those
But
tables are gone.
to be
There's
an
one
official World
table.
Series of
There's
Poker
one table. If you
It's only 9
if you
seats.
get to that table,
It's only 9
that is
seats.
the final table.
The final table is with 9
the-
people. There's only 9 seats at a World Series of Poker final table.
Whoever, I don't know who came up with that concept.
I like it.
It's silly. You
Why?
made the final table.
You got to pop
How
that
can
bubble.
how can you make the final table but not make the final table?
You made
All
the
of them
final-
gone.
The final
This is
out.
it. This is it's the one table. Look.
Well.
see if I here give me that.
I tell you
give
what,
me
Mike.
that part from the chair that got exploded today. like if you had
Fat
1,000
guy
of
in a
these,
little chair.
if you had 1,000 of these in a room, right, and you took 999 away, this is the final screw, right? That's the last one. So this is the final table. This is the final screw. If you have the final screw, that's it.
Okay.
There's no wait. No, I got to take a little chunk off of this one, and say, oh, now I have the final screw. No, you have the final screw. So it's kind of disappointing. I do not like that rule at all. I'm sorry, that's a tangent of mine. I can't stand that.
Once you have the issue where you're actually that bubble boy, then you can complain about it. Until then, Mark, it's
Some great players that got
it is what
lopped
it
off.
is.
It's like an appendix. You get treated like an appendix. You make the final table, but
Well,
but
your
it's like,
appendix, it
well,
doesn't
you
matter
know
if
what,
it's there or not.
you are insignificant to the other 9 of us. Goodbye.
Exactly.
It's bull. Come on, you made the final table.
It's pressure.
You made the
And that's
final
what makes
table.
people make mistakes. It's pressure. And you got to get that person to make that final mistake.
I think it's devastating. But anyway, sorry about that. That is one of the biggest pet peeves I have in poker is the unofficial final table.
There's so many more things you
I
can complain
know.
about.
Well,
You
yeah.
can't straddle in a tournament. Come on.
No, you can't straddle in a tournament. No, that's not right. Huck C going by. How you doing, Huck? Good. Someday I'm going to have you on the show. I'd love to have you come on. I'd love to have you come on sometime.
Come on over and sit down.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, come on, Huck. You know you're a Hall of Famer. Here, come on, sit down and say hi real quick. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, absolutely. I will. It's Mark Hoke Show. Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're on KLAV here in Las Vegas, and then we're also going out on markhokeshow.com twice a day here at the World Series. So, yeah. Yeah, you'll have to be on that show, too. That'd be fun. We have a good time on there. We treat our guests very well for the most part.
For the most part. Always.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What's your next big event? A 10K. Tomorrow? Which is what event?
Oh, the horse.
Did you see the basketball game out back? They've been playing $100 horse out back for the last 3
Nice
hours.
transition.
It's awesome. It's fantastic. It's the best horse game in town right now. I've been watching. I'm not playing $100 a ball. Yeah, well, no, they were picking spots. Yeah, they were picking spots. It was fantastic.
No.
You could hurt yourself out there.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, appreciate it. Wow, we got an off-air interview with Huckseed. Hi.
Anne Marie,
Yes, sir.
how are you? She's with a Lips tournament. She's Lips tour.
Would you mind if I leave my bag here? Because I was just on Holden Radio and did their interview.
Oh no, we're live.
Yeah, we're live on the air right now, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we.
That I have with the Lips tour.
we're apparently doing off mic interviews. This is exciting.
God.
Everybody's loving it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Angel's sitting right over
Yeah,
there.
we're
She'll
fine.
keep an eye. She's with us.
And I'll tell you all about the Ladies International Poker.
Fantastic.
Right? It starts June 21st.
Okay.
Yeah, fantastic. Come back and tell us about it.
I will.
Thanks.
Okay.
And the Women's Poker Hall of Fame.
Sure.
Yes.
And the Poker Queen Grand Championship.
That's all. The ladies poker week's coming up in like a week, right?
It starts on the 21st.
On the 21st. Cannot wait. So many attractive young ladies in town.
See them.
I have seen them.
Oh my.
I know, right?
It's incredible.
And but you
I'm
should talk to
dying
Vegas
here. This
Angel. She ask her about the game she plays.
Oh God.
All right.
Do you? I just want to mention to everybody. Okay, I'm going to throw this one out right now. Okay, number one, this is very odd that we've had double interviews off camera, off mic.
Sorry.
But I just got to say this right now. That is the most words that Huck Seed has said to me in a sentence ever.
Really?
Yes.
Oh wow.
I think people are some of these guys
Are
that,
a little
that have been
intimidated
kind of
by the Hokester?
no. They've been kind of setting off to the side, and are like, I'm scared of this guy. I don't know who the hell he is. And they finally kind of figured out. Leonard Lang off camera there too. Does everybody just want to do interviews off camera and off mic? We're just gonna all have everybody watch us babble to you.
We can get
while
Jack
everybody
Apple
at
over
home.
here and tell people to go steer away. Steer away.
But-
They're live. Jack will stand here and guard the mic for us.
But that is the that's the biggest conversation I've ever had with Huxley.
That's a long.
The-
Have you
the-
ever
the-
tried to stop him before?
Yeah,
You have, and he's really shot you down.
dude. A lot of those full tilt guys do.
Oh, Huck's always been good. Oh wow.
They hide.
Huck's one of those guys that you could be like, hey Huck, I'm having a bad day. You wanna go to the strip club with me? He'll be like, you're paying for the cab home.
Well, yeah, if you're paying. No, I heard stories from Raymond about that. But anyway, so there we
Lizzie
go. So,
Harrison going
so
by.
Huck
Oh, my.
succeed easy there, killer.
Oh, Lizzie's such a sweetheart. She's amazing.
I know Lizzie.
Oh,
I know Lizzie.
mm.
All right, so. But anyway, so off-camera interview with Huxeed.
Hot chocolate.
Unbelievable. All right, let's get back to some other poker.
We're here
and
for poker.
I
Right?
we were
poking it up.
we were talking about something
Playing
here.
some
I
pokies.
have no idea what the hell it was. let me go find it here real fast.
We were doing updates about this World Series.
yeah,
of-
this little World Series
of
tournament.
hooker,
thing.
not a hooker. The World Series.
Get over it. God, you are a horn dog. I'm calling you horn dog from now on. I'm gonna call you HD, but it ain't It's not high definition.
It's not.
No, you're horn
It's
dog.
not. I am.
You're horn dog. HD.
You can go back in any of the editions, and you can hear me be a smart-ass and sarcastic person about saying other things.
High definition, Nate.
Look at that hair.
Anyway.
It's windy outside, isn't it?
So the easy. Wow. Final table, unofficial final table is now underway in event number 15. No limit hold'em 6-handed. Davide Katai, who
Bless you.
looked like really.
Sorry.
I'm holding this screw. This
He's
is
screwed.
gonna be my crutch
Hey, Mark, you want a screw?
for the rest of the show. No, I'm good.
I dare you. I will give you $5. I will give you $5 if the next female
No.
that walks by, I don't
Forget
care
it.
what she looks like,
Forget
what
it.
she's doing.
I love
$5.
it. Wait, Huxeed, I don't know if they were trying to sign him up for WSOP.com.
Hey, Huck, did you get an account with WSOP?
All right. But Davide Katai is at $2.125 million.
He answered
on that.
us, though, Mark.
Yeah, he did.
That's awesome.
Tony Roberto at 1.4. Gordon Vio, the man that ended Phil Hellmuth's tournament, at 1.2 million. John Andrus is at 900,000. John, very good player, by the way. Heinz.
Obviously.
Yeah, I know John. He's tough. Heinz Kamutsky. I'm going to go with that.
Kamutsky.
745,000. Zachary Korik at 520. Mark Darner. Also a very good player there, by the way. Mark Darner. 500,000. So interesting group here, but Davide Katai,
Bless you.
commanding position. You're dipping into the well one too many times, brother.
Sorry. Well,
There's
I
there's one bucket down there.
there's
There's one bucket. You're not going to get a second one. Davide Katai, very strong player, and it's pretty interesting to see
The most colorful man in
if
poker.
Davide Katai can pull it off. Tom Schneider looking unbelievable. I love it. Let me get my sunglasses.
If he falls down in a clover patch, he will never be seen again.
Unbelievable. But Katai, I got to tell you what, looking at this group, Katai looks like a pretty heavy favorite to take this bracelet down. I have to do a little research to see where that puts him. Unfortunately, my research time got messed up here over our break.
Too many hookers walking
No,
by.
it took me an hour. It took me an hour and a half to actually get to eat my food. We'll tell that story in a little bit, though. So there is event number 15, the No Limit Hold'em 6-hand. I believe that's going to be on the live stream in a little bit, unless Tuckman said, screw it, Helmy's not there, forget about it.
I think they should take the live stream into the employee break area and just live stream them having to eat so fast. That's some amazing eating that all these dealers can do in those 15 minutes they get off.
It's a little rough. We have heads-up action in event number 16, the limit deuce to 7 triple draw low ball. Captain Tom Franklin trying to win his second bracelet, and it would be his first one since, I believe, in 1999, I want to say.
He's going to have to climb a large ladder.
But he's in a little bit of trouble, down 4-1 to Todd Bui, who had a nice run earlier in the World Series. If I
That's how
remember
you pronounce
correctly.
it, Bui?
Yes.
Bui.
David Bell finishing third. Vladimir Shemelev, finishing fourth. Aaron Story fifth. David G sixth. Kevin Icafano in seventh. Brian Brubaker is logged into the wrong tournament. Ismail Boshong finishing eighth.
Logged into the wrong tournament.
Logged in the wrong tournament with his MyStack app.
And that's common. That is common.
I want to log in. I think I should log into the Millionaire Maker. Or the one drop.
The one drop.
I want to log into the one drop. I wonder if people are going to log into the one drop. What is the over under on people logging in on MyStack on the one drop?
Now that you told them that they can log in, and everybody's going to probably.
Well, it's an error. When you check in, you have to tell them what event you're in and what your chip counts are. So if you put in the wrong event, like apparently Brian Brubaker did, trying to attempt to make a final table the easy way,
digitally,
didn't work out, but. I'm not encouraging anybody to do that because you will probably get your MyStack app plus some beatings.
Are they going to
pretty much
ban you from MyStack for
probably
one drop in it?
I would think so.
That's another tournament that might make a really big turnout. Is the 1-1-1-1-1-1.
Oh, the little one? Yeah, it could be
little
interesting. I got to tell you though, that being basically a rebuy, I don't know. But it's scary. It really kind of, I guess it depends on what table you end up at, what your draw is. Because, for example, if you end up with Daniel Negreanu, well,
I'm going to stack him.
You better have your big boy pants on. You better have your big boy pants on.
Oh, he better have a seatbelt on. It's going to be a bumpy ride. I promise.
So the deuce to 7 triple draw low ball event 16 is heads up right now. So we will keep an eye on that and see if we have a champion by the time our broadcast is over. Seniors No Limit Hold'em Championship, event number 17, kicked off yesterday, and they are down to 95 players. So we got this field whittled down pretty well. We have Richard Monroe. Richard Monroe is your leader out of Bell Canyon, New York, $450,000, followed by Michael Wilson at $420,000. Kevin Brown, $270,000. So our top two got a nice little spread there. I wouldn't, depending on where your stack is, that might not be fun playing against those two guys. Herbert Bennett out of Los Angeles, California, is in fourth place. Kevin Detienne, who's been hanging around the top of the leaderboard all day, is in fifth. We have Richard Leisinger, followed by Sean Byrne, Marsha Top, pretty dangerous female player there, and John McNaughton. So a couple Canadians invading the seniors event, trying to take that one down. Dan Heinmiller,
he's
in 12th. Dan's been playing, like I said, great poker.
He cashed the seniors event.
So he's looking good. We also have another female there, Tanya Gawarecki. I think that was a pretty good pronunciation on my part.
Now, is this the seniors? I'm sorry.
No, I'm just pretending. This is the seniors event.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Okay, Gawarecki, and then we also have Dennis Phillips, the D-man. The D-man, yeah.
Now, he's been heads up in this.
Yes, he has.
Yeah. He lost to Alan Schulman?
lost to Alan Joffrey Schulman a couple years ago. But we have Dennis Phillips in 16th place right now. Peter Costa's in there at 18th. Let's see.
Where's our buddy? Kenneth James?
Kenneth was eliminated a little while ago. Yep.
Heartbroken.
David Plastique is at 55,000. He has been hanging around here this whole time. He's in 32nd. Other names we recognize, not going so well here. They did not report's hanging around in 69th place. Good for him. Did not report. Always a great World Series for Did Not Report. Amazing that Did Not Report has never won the Player of the Year.
It is amazing because they're always in the money.
Yeah, Did Not Report just knows how to get through a tournament. Sam Barnard, look at that. The former national champion is at 29.8 and still in this thing. Barbara Enright, there's an intriguing name. She's a little lower on the chips, but Barbara Enright is hanging around in there too.
A little lower.
And yeah, that's looking like about it because I don't think they have all these updated, but that's who we've got right now. So there are some pretty big names left in the seniors event coming up, and we'll see if maybe the D-Man brings that home. He did the first interview for us here at the 2014 World Series, so it would be fitting. But apparently Kenneth Lind, the defending champ, is gone.
Oh, he was gone in the first hour.
So Kenneth Lind, you know why? Because he said he was going to wear my shirt, and he didn't. I saw him today. He didn't wear my shirt.
Aw.
Alan Kessler was wearing my shirt and scoring big.
Is he?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
We're getting some Mark Hoke Show shirts flying around, but we have a story about the Mark Hoke Show shirts coming up in just a little bit.
Hot item.
Yeah. Literally. Event number 18, the 7-card Raz. Of course, both of these events kicking off today, so not a whole lot battle. Actually, I think the 7-card Raz started yesterday. Pardon me.
He was
I missed Jeff. Thomas Butzhammer is still the leader out of Vienna, Austria, leading the way. He's at 185.
Say that again.
Vienna, Austria?
No.
I've said it.
Say it again.
I said it. I'll
say it again.
It will happen again at
say
some point, considering he's the top
Butzhammer. Butzhammer.
185. George Danzer is in second. So the Poker Stars pro from Germany, one of the members of that.
He's
German
a buddy of mine. He sat at my table in 2012 in the main event, and we became friends. I was outside. I watched him collect $500 in that horse game they're playing over at All American Dave's food truck.
Oh, very nice. So George Danzer in second, 172, and this is a exceptional field at this point. Brandon Cantu at 152. So Cantu having a very nice World Series for himself so far. No bracelets, but has been playing great. David Singer, there's a name we haven't heard for a while.
Yeah.
David Singer in fourth. Brandon Shaq Harris already one bracelet in the books, looking to try and pull the twofer. Great guy, by the way. We interviewed him earlier in this year in the World Series, and you can see the interview up on our YouTube channel and also on in our podcasts. So if you want to hear from Brandon Shaq Harris, great guy. Nick Schulman is there in sixth, 130. Brock Parker
again
looking for his second bracelet and be his third.
That guy is a rock star.
Yeah.
That guy's amazing. If you could get into his head, you'd go crazy.
He is looking for bracelet number 4. Second of the World Series. He is in 7th place at 112. Tied, according to his chip counts, with Elia Lesra, who's been in a pretty solid World Series.
Ellie's always solid.
It seems like he's let a few kind of slip through the cracks a little bit, where some tables where you really would have thought he could have gone a little bit deeper, but you can't complain about
this is a
reaching final tables.
So filled with stars.
Yep. Mike Watson, John Manette, Dan O'Brien, Paul Volpe is hanging around again.
Paul Volpe. Look at that name.
Brian Townsend, Jesse Martin, David Bott, Brian Hastings, Dan Shack. I mean, this is just a sick group of players playing in this 7-card Raz tournament.
Dan would be so much richer if he could get the money back for all of Beth's shoes. Just saying.
That is a good point.
I'm just saying that's one hell of a bankroll.
I think Beth's doing just fine. I haven't
Oh,
talked
yeah.
to Beth for a little bit, but yeah, she's
I'm-
been on my show a few times.
She's
She's a sweetie. I
Absolutely.
get along very well with her. Absolutely. I
Absolutely.
get along very well with her. Event number 19, not a lot of stats to report on there. Listing remaining $890, which means absolutely nothing. $1,500 buy-in today. But Victor Chapnick, get your screenshot out. Just hit that print screen because you are currently listed as the leader in the event. And look at but there's an intro. Chris Danek from Ultimate Poker.
Wow.
Good friend of mine over there at Ultimate, and Chris Danek at 53,000 reporting in.
It's early, but nice stack for Chris.
Also,
He
let's
really
see.
hasn't been playing much poker. He's been working.
Yeah,
He's a 9-to-5er now.
yeah. We had an interesting conversation about. Off the record, so really can't talk much about it. But they have a lot of stuff going on in Ultimate Poker.
They sure do. But one thing that I really like about Ultimate Poker compared to WSOP is that Ultimate Poker brought on some pros that people actually would want to play against. And I think it's a real mistake for WSOP.com not to pick up on something in poker that's...
But the thing with WSOP.com is that they're, and this has been borne out through the years with them, that their brand is not about an individual. That their brand is about the World Series of Poker. They're not trying to sell Phil Hellmuth or anybody like that. And, their philosophy on it is we're going to, we are the umbrella for all the great poker players in the world. So we don't need to have individuals endorsing us. We just need to be who we are. It's like the bright shining castle on the hill. It's WSOP land. And whoever cometh to WSOP land, everyone is equal here at WSOP land. So
But
they don't care.
If the 4,500 people, say in the seniors event, knew that the last who knows 5 guys that they respected were playing on WSOP.com and were satelliting in and they were playing up on stage and they trusted the site, that would give them more motivation to log in, play against their favorite players. They have no motivation.
Like I said, they do. The motivation is playing in satellites and doing things in the World Series of Poker.
That you can do right there and enjoy the company of all the other poker players that are here.
And that's just their philosophy, that it's not about the individuals that come to the World Series. It's about the entity. It's about the WSOP and the event of everything that's happening here, and of course around the country too with the WSOP circuit
Their
events.
computers in the hotel rooms. They make so many mistakes.
I'd rather watch porn, but anyway.
That almost deserves a high five on air, Mark.
Thank you. John Hennigan is listed on the board here in 10th, so he's right up there. Bart Hanson, Matt Affleck.
I want to give a movie shout out.
Leaders.
John Hennigan, again, the best actor in Lucky You.
Mark Alito, Joe Tehan, Lonnie Harwood, Eddie Sabat. Plenty of names in this tournament still.
Alan
Obviously
Cunningham.
a long way to go.
That's a guy we haven't seen in the bracelet circle in a long time, too.
Well, he let one get away early last year.
Yeah.
The 16-1 chip lead in a limit game.
Oops.
Not trying to bust his chops or anything, but I will say that was not a good result.
The best finish of the $50,000 Players Championship is when Brian Rass totally denied Hellmuth. Huge.
That was but you got to admit, that was a really weird finish. Hellmuth missed 5 flush draws in that. Wow. 5 very good flush draws for the most part, and that was just, it was a strange finish.
For Rass to really get the chip lead.
Yeah, it was unbelievable how that finished up. But so that's all we have right now. So that takes us through event number 19. We'll take a look at the rest of the schedule tomorrow and see who else is flying around here in a little bit. But I think I want to get a break in.
Yeah.
Nate Dowland, along with, it is a Mark Hoke show, and I guess usually I do have to be here for the most part.
You usually do. You can follow me at Grinding and Ground. I know Mark doesn't like it for some reason. Coffee and Poker.
Why don't you be Ground Grind, or something like?
It's Coffee and Poker.
Give it some.
Grinding and Ground.
Give it some more
raw
roughness, a little. You know what I mean?
It's the grounds, man.
Because when I think of Grinding Grounds,
yeah, but I'm grinding with my coffee.
Oh, you should be the ground grinder. Ah. No? I think that would be fitting, though. Well, actually not.
The Hokester.
That's my old. Oh man, that's an old nickname right there.
Yeah, see?
All right, let's take a break. And
So Hokeless? The Hokeless?
I
Hokeless
hope
is
you
good?
guys will be nice enough to do a couple Hokeless shows
We will, of course.
because I need to get on the tables, man. I'm dying.
I'm dying too, dude. I haven't played a single hand down here at the World Series. I've played limited times, even online. Can't get out of this freaking place.
Every
I love it.
time you say goodbye, I cry a little. That's how I feel right now.
It's time for break.
I just look
Mark's
up-
singing.
I
We
just-
need to go to break. I need a cigarette. Oh my God.
All right.
No
let's-
more singing on the show, Mark.
All right.
I'm just kidding. Sing away. It makes you smile.
You know, the heart of rock and roll is still beating. And from what I've seen, I believe him. I'll stop now. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back here on the Mark Hoke Show. Thanks for joining us here live at the World Series of Poker. Stick around. We'll be back in a few minutes.
RunGoodGear.com is one of poker's premier online stores for apparel. Their mission is to provide poker players with stylish and comfortable clothes for their daily grind. You've probably seen Run Good Gear at the World Series of Poker through Run Good Poker Pro Rob Salaburo or around the country through the WSOP circuit. Today, RunGoodGear.com is the place to go to gear up for the poker fell. So go there now with the promo code HOKE. That's HOKE for 10% off your entire online purchase. Remember Hoke. Now go gear up.
When it comes to custom poker tables, why would you buy something someone else designed and even named for their sales or marketing purposes?
The Nighthawk, the Gambler, the Big Slick, the Nuts.
Sure, you can customize it if you want, as long as you choose between black, red, or even green cloth, but that's about it. When you choose to play off tilt, it's not just another table, it's your table. The same price gets you a fully custom designed table that reflects your style and game. Off tilt makes it easy to design a truly one-of-a-kind custom poker table that'll give you home table advantage. Sure, Off Tilt could name their tables for marketing purposes, but why? It's not ours. We don't play on it. And to be honest, there are over 1,000 named Off Tilt tables worldwide, including the WSOP, the Deep Stacks Poker Tour, the Jonathan Papelbon, as well as Julie's, Chris's, Scott's, Amber's, Tristan's, just to name a few. So let us add your name to the list and deliver a truly custom crafted, furniture quality poker table worthy of your game. Visit www.offtiltpokertables.com or call Brian Knott today at 262-490-3812. We'll show you why Off Tilt is the only way to play.
Sports bettors, tired of getting beat every week at your sportsbook? It's time to stop guessing and start winning. We all know cash is king, and it's time to let the team at Double Digit Covers come to the rescue to help you get the positive cash flow you need to live the life you've always dreamed about. Tony Dos and his all-star sports handicapping team will be in your corner to help you beat the point spread, bring excitement and winning to your betting experience, and build your bankroll to levels you never thought possible. Get free winning sports information at doubledigitcovers.com. Stop guessing and start winning today at doubledigitcovers.com.
Call now for today's free winner. 1-855-489-2700. That's 1-855-489-2700.
At Team Poker Joker, we build innovative, high-performance, poker-focused apparel designed to keep you cool and calm in tough situations. Wait, no we don't. We've just got a cool brand representing the suits of this beautiful game called poker. Our gear won't make you better, but it will keep a smile on your face. So don't be so serious and show you know how to have fun. Get your Poker Joker gear today at TeamPokerJoker.com. Grin and win today at TeamPokerJoker.com.
9 poker players on a dramatic path to glory with unbelievable twists and turns that will keep you on the edge of your seat. It's the Final 9 comic from Room 110 Publishing. Go to final9comic.com to download the first issue preview and get ready for the official launch coming soon. 9 will become one way or another. Final9comic.com. And for more details, make sure to follow them on Twitter and like them on Facebook at Final9Comic.
The heat is on. Whether you're in the hot seat of a major poker tournament or just dealing with everyday life, stay cool with a brand new Arctic Blue cooling towel. Just wet your reusable and durable Arctic Blue cooling towel in cold water, and you'll have instant cooling relief at your fingertips for up to 5 hours. The towel is lightweight and pliable, so you can keep it handy no matter where you are. Plus, it's absorbent enough to make sure you and your clothes stay dry while you stay cool. No need to sweat it out, no matter what you're doing, when you have an Arctic Blue cooling towel handy. So get the same cooling towel used by professional athletes, poker players, first responders, physical therapists, U.S. automakers, and even reality TV stars. So what are you waiting for? Visit them today at arcticblu.com and pick yours up today. Plus, enter the discount code MarkHokeShow when you check out and get 15% off plus free shipping to keep some of your cold hard cash in your wallet. It's like the Arctic Blue Bear says, it's not cool to be hot. So pick up your Arctic Blue cooling towel today.
One man, his lucky shirt, an unforgettable night, and a winning streak that never seemed to end. That's how Blind Squirrel began, and we haven't looked back since. We make the clothes that we want to wear for the places where we want to look and feel our best. The game, the speakeasy, and the casino floor. Blind Squirrel's small batch, high-quality gear is for people too busy grabbing life by the nuts to bother with crappy, ill-fitting clothing. Because like you, we prefer our nights long, our drinks strong, and our lucky shirt to be our most comfortable. So look good, be lucky, and visit blindsquirrelapparel.com for your new favorite shirt. As an added bonus, you'll receive 20% off your purchase with the promo code HOKE, H-O-K-E. You can also pick up Blind Squirrel apparel at the Borgata in Atlantic City and in Las Vegas at all Masura stores at Mandalay Bay, Monte Carlo, The Mirage, and MGM Grand. Look good and be lucky with Blind Squirrel Apparel.
Your business and promotion will only go as far as your website will take you. That's why the Mark Hoke Show has only trusted one name for over 2 years, BlueRail.net. Whether you need custom website design and development packages or simply need a host for your website, Blue Rail is the only developer to turn to. It's time to discover the world-class personalized service only the Blue Rail team can provide. Visit us at BlueRail.net and call 520-822-5128 right now for your free consultation today. So get on board at BlueRail.net. How far do you want to go?
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at markhokeshow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at markhokeshow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
This is the Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
All right, we just got to slide that camera over to the camera once again takes the hit. And just tilt that down just a hair. That's right, kids. My thank God you didn't do anything, sir. We'll get that camera angle the other way. We're on a little seasick cruise. The other way would be the. We're gonna do that. Not too far. This is funny. Sorry about that. No, hang on. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. Good enough. We'll let it go. All right. So we are back here on the Mark Hoke Show. Sorry about that. We had the graphic up. I can't really see what's going on, so we'll get that squared away. What's going on here? Why are you coming into the shot? This is my wife, Kristen.
I co-host this segment.
And we're going to commercial break. Yeah, all right. So, tell us about the World Series, Kristen.
The World Series, there's lots of people walking around here and interesting hats. Very, very interesting hats.
That's all you got?
That's all I've got. There's people playing poker in that room.
In many rooms. But,
yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, our camera shot got messed up there with one of the dealers punted it.
Oh, the dude that was over here?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Damn.
It has been a disastrous day in the booth. I have to say, this will be a good time to recap what happened in the booth. I think Nate is trying to track down Ted Forrest, see if we can get him on the show.
Do
Cross
they know
the fingers.
about what happened to the chair?
No, I haven't gotten to tell about the whole
Oh.
story of what
Oh,
happened
the chair.
here in the booth. Do we have any luck?
No, I even
Okay.
stopped J.C.
Can you slide that over? Just slide it
been
over.
replaced.
Just slide it over. Slide it over. There we go. Too far. We're playing adjust the camera again. Perfect. That was perfect. A little bit. Every time there we go. Wonderful. All right. Well, thanks for co-hosting the segment, Kristen. Good job.
I'm not done. I have fans who have requested my presence.
Who?
She said busted.
Many fans.
Who?
Fans.
Who?
Yes. They requested my. Nate put me up to it.
Whoops. Why is your face as red as your shirt?
It's not red. This is just complete and total disappointment.
Aw. I should have worn a
Let's
more revealing
recap the
shirt.
day. I want to
Yes.
recap the day in the Mark Hoke Show booth. Normally I try to not talk about a lot of stuff that has gone on off to the side, if at all possible. I'd like to recap the day here for the Mark Hoke Show.
It's a good idea.
So, of course, down here at 7:30, getting my podcast done. Everything's all peachy and wonderful.
Yeah.
So, off to a good start. You guys got two great podcasts with the WSOP highlight reels. That was pretty cool. Then, well, I don't really know where to start. Well, I'll start with the seniors with the shirt invasion.
The shirt invasion.
Shirt invasion. So
didn't
here's
know about them.
so here's the start. Okay,
happened?
when I was setting up the booth, I was trying to get stuff done, get the podcast edited, and I had some of our promo shirts sitting out there. I did not have a cover on the promo shirts. So as I walk over, as I lean out, I look and I see there's somebody going through the promo shirts.
The box?
Not the box, but all the promo shirts that I had sitting out.
Okay.
I go over to him and I say, "Sir, can I help you?" I said, "I was just looking at these shirts," and I said, "Okay." And he said, "Well, I saw somebody else picked up a couple earlier, so I was just going through them. I wanted to get one." I was like, "Okay, well, they're not free." "Oh, they're not?" "No, they're not."
They're not.
That gentleman walks away. So then during the day broadcast, and I do want to apologize for this. We got a couple different mic wires because one of the ones that I normally use is got damaged. So I had the wires switched. It seemed one works better in one jack than the other for some stupid reason. So I had them switched, which caused some audio issues with Matt Stout and Bill Chen today. So we had that. Then we had the cute puppy, and I felt bad because it was kind of James's girlfriend, but she did put the puppy on
I've
the
seen a
couch.
cute puppy a couple
She
times.
put the little doggy on the couch. Last year, Kristen Ting's couch dog attacked the couch with the stream, and so I said something to her after a while. It was sitting there for a long time, and I felt kind of bad because I didn't want to sound like I was being a jerk or anything, but I did it in the nicest way possible.
Do they know you don't like animals or dogs or anything?
No,
close?
it's not that I don't like animals
I
or
know, I'm
dogs. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, so I had the cute puppy encounter on that one. So then during the show as well this afternoon, I also had to deal with people wanting some great products like Arctic Blue cooling towels and a T-shirt. And, of course, they can't wait until I'm off the air.
Oh.
No, siree. Nope. Hit me up because I was alone this morning.
It's 107 degrees. They need their cooling
Well,
towels.
you know what? But you can wait till I'm off the air.
No.
So constantly attacked on air. Then during the break, I had gone and gotten something to eat, finally. And come back, munching away. And I hear... a larger gentleman.
Very large gentleman.
Larger gentleman sat in one of our chairs in the Run Good Gear booth.
That I worked very hard to
and
put together.
shattered one of the legs of the chairs. Totally collapsed on him. The gentleman, I give him credit. He was kind enough to pay for the chair.
That's good.
Paid for the chair. No problems, no questions asked. Knew he even admitted, like, I shouldn't have sat on that chair. I'd give him Mark Hoke Show T-shirt.
Okay.
So hopefully you'll listen to the show.
No hard feelings?
No really hard feelings. Well, then of course I'm sitting over here, and you saw this gentleman, guy just all of a sudden out in the hallway. Not a svelte gentleman by any stretch of the imagination. Made the determination that the table across the way is the best place to change.
Oh, yeah. Just took off his shirt.
And it wasn't a quick take off the shirt and put another one back on. No, he took his good old sweet time. It wasn't pretty. So, plus my daughter's down here kind of a little bit.
Flipping out.
So, it's been a rough day here in the Mark Hoke Show booth. Just a little bit.
We'll give props to IKEA. They may replace the chair.
We'll get it taken care of.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so pretty rough afternoon. So, I hope you – so, thanks for sticking around for that segment. I really do appreciate it.
Okay.
We'll get Nate back over here because that's about all we got there. Hey, I got to say, some shout-outs. Let's do some Twitter shout-outs to some people, shall we? Because a lot of people out there have been, getting on board with the show. We have some new people filling in, and I want to thank a lot of our new followers of the show, and I'll give a quick shout-out to Scotty Mofo, who is just blasting us out. I love it.
Who?
So thanks to Scotty Mofo on Twitter.
Scotty, you mofo.
Scotty Mofo has been, just put out another tweet. Mark Hoke Show, new fan. At Mark Hoke Show, new fans now.
Hey.
James Bartlett,
What's up, buddy?
tapped in Tommy. So some new followers to the show, which I am absolutely happy about.
How can tell your friends, tell your family.
Yeah. You can follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show, Facebook, The Mark Hoke Show. We got Doc NJ Cigar. Welcome to Doc NJ Cigar. Matt Stout Poker. About damn time.
Yeah, well,
He's
see how you
coming on
interviewed
my
him
show
this
for
afternoon.
3 years. Matt's there's a few people I'm bitter they don't follow me on Twitter. At some point, I'm going to really call them out. Barry Schultz at Barry_Schultz. Thank you. William Reynolds is on board now. Reynolds XO. Paul Hendy. That's OTW. Paul. He's crazy. Let's see. We got Talk Radio Las Vegas. That's with our team there. Jermaine Acosta, J.A. Costa, 24. Got to meet him the other day. He's a new listener to the show. Thank you. Jason Harrell at M.A. Jason. Tracy Eaton, 70. Appreciated that. Anthony Charter, who won, by the way, the one of the 3 p.m. Deep Stacks tournaments. He's a reporter for Poker News Canada.
Great guy.
Quite a few others. Arctic Aces, that's Chuck Tone. Brandon Shack Harris, Oscillator _WSOP. A good follow there, too. Corn Dog Poker.
Corn Dog Poker.
At Corn Dog Poker. Woo. Among many others. So we welcome everybody on board. We do appreciate it. I'll tell you what, you guys have no idea what that means to me when you follow the show because it means you really actually care about it.
Yeah.
Makes me feel very good. So thanks to all of the new followers out there and everybody, who's been listening to me do shows for almost 3 years now. We're coming up on the 3-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
That is July 5. We're less than a month away.
What made you do it?
I got asked. Somebody said, you want to host a poker show for us? I'm like, sure.
Sure.
And off I went. Whee!
That's how I got my start.
So
same way.
And we're looking at we're getting close to 500 episodes. I haven't got the head count yet.
Oh, of how many?
I haven't gone back and took a look for a while because we were, but in the previous incarnation, last name we were around with the other shows. We were around 386. So I haven't got a chance to see where I am at exactly now because we have the KLAV shows, the internet shows. So I got to do a little math. But I would say it's pretty safe that we will probably be having my 500th show towards the end of the World Series of Poker.
Who's going to be the special 500 show guest?
I don't know. It was really cool. The 300th
Who
show?
haven't you interviewed that you really want to interview, Mark? We got to make it special.
Doyle Ivy Antonio.
Ooh, I might be able to hook something up.
Well, everybody's trying to get Antonio. Well, I don't know. I'd have to sit down on the calendar and really take a hard look at it. I'll get a head count.
Take off the socks and shoes.
I'll get
start counting.
No, I prefer to use an abacus.
An abacus.
Did you have an abacus when you were a kid? I had an abacus.
Yeah, but I don't think I ever used
You
it.
just ate
for
it.
math.
You just ate the beads. That's all you did. All right. Well, some news.
Used it for a roach clip.
What?
Raymond Davis, the man, the myth, the legend of Boulder Highway.
They can't hear you all the way across there. You know sound gets sucked into that rotunda.
Yeah, well, only God can hear you from that spot. Says an atheist.
Anyway, we have a bracelet winner.
Yes, we do. I was in there watching him get interviewed.
We have a bracelet winner, and let me pull that event back up.
They should have a height restriction on bracelet winners.
What?
I'm just kidding.
What are you
It was
babbling
a joke.
about?
It was a joke. It was a joke. All you short people out there.
Short people got.
He's very short.
I'm not very short. Like 4'11" is very short. I'm not short. Todd Bowie out of Sacramento, California, taking down event number 16, the limit deuce to 7 triple draw low ball. Stops Tom Franklin from winning his second World Series of Poker bracelet.
No for you, Captain.
So
no
the captain is going to have to wait it out on that. Just a quick look at the last hand. Bowie had a pretty good lead and was just kind of chipping away at him. And on the last hand, let's see, Franklin ended up getting last chips in after the first draw. They both drew one, and then Bowie stood pat. Franklin drew one more. Bowie turned his hand over 10 high. Franklin did not look at that last card until he had to. Was holding a 3-5-6-8. So he needed to get 9 or under without pairing. Well, he got the under, but didn't get away from the pair. It hits a 5, so he pairs up, and Captain Tom Franklin comes up short in his quest for another World Series of Poker bracelet, taking down $76,943 for his efforts. So Tom Franklin out of there. Todd Bowie scores big. Got some tweets from J.C. Tran, and that Sacramento crowd, they're kind of crazy out there.
I talked to JC. He's going to stop over to the show in a couple nights.
Okay, great. So $124,510. So congratulations to Todd Bowie, the newest World Series of Poker bracelet winner. Nice win. Gotta love that. There's some excitement out in the hallways here. Something's going down. I wonder if they're yelling, "Wee!" I would be. If I was his buddy. I mean, if I wasn't his friend, I probably would be doing that. But if,
You don't want to do the, oh, yeah.
No. Ooh, no. Back to the No Limit Hold It 6-handed event. We'll see if there's been any progress made on that one. Event number 15, chip counts. Of course, winners playing for over $500,000 on that. This is some pretty good stuff. He's my favorite family. That means James Woods.
Yeah.
He's out stalking massage girls now. Davide Katai still leading. We do have the official final table now. So Heinz Kamutsky has been whacked. He is out of there. And there's some happy guys right there. Not sure. It's just got food. I mean, that's a possibility. So Heinz is gone. Davide Katai continues to open that lead up. And, and that's interesting because Kamutsky was about 750,000 chips. He was in pretty solid shape to do some damage. Steve, what's up?
Steven Brogan, the legend himself.
Steve Brogan. Yes, we are. We're actually on right now. Yes, sir. Davide Katai now opens it up to $2.8 million and leads Gordon Vail, the man eliminated Phil Hellmuth, at 1.5. So Davide Katai looking pretty sharp right now. Great opportunity for him to bring that bracelet home. I know he's been looking for that for a while.
Pat on the back for knocking out Hellmuth. Well done. But
now, of course, the tough part comes is not making a dumb mistake. Of course, I'm still a little feeling bad about the gentleman in the millionaire maker, Danzer. Did I get the name right? I'm blanking on that.
Anyways, what mistake did he make?
Trying that little bluff with the guy who was in second place. With an 8 million chip lead.
Bluff.
That was not the best decision in the world. I'm gonna get that. That's terrible that I'm forgetting that name. Give me 1 second. I'll pull that up for you.
Stephen
Grainer. Excuse me. Stephen Grainer. Excuse me. I apologize.
You can't fault him for making a move.
Actually, I can.
Why?
I can fault him for making a move considering where he was with his chips. That is not the guy to make a move on. And especially, he made the move on James Duke, super tight player, and you know that if he is hanging around, he has got a huge hand.
But
so
he had to give him a chance to fold. He didn't give him a chance. If he didn't give him a chance to fold, I think it would have been a bad move. He gave him a chance to fold. It's the only way he could have won.
He should have slowed that down. He really should have slowed that down.
You live and you learn. You make mistakes and you move on.
Yeah, but you can't. And how many times you're going to be in a spot like that?
Well,
where you're playing for $1.3 million?
How many guys that were at his table earlier where they're like, I wish I would have called, because if I'd have called that hand.
Yeah, I just think that was a bad decision to get a little too aggressive in that spot, especially with what a lot of people said. And just looking at the hand, a very tight player who's not going to try and pull something crazy. If you're trying to pull a bluff on somebody, it has to be a bluff on a player that a bluff is going to be effective against. That's like when
really tight players are usually the ones that you can pull those bluffs on because they reevaluate their hands.
Yeah, but
once you make that raise.
See, my argument is that
how long did he tank before he made the call?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's a situation where at that point somebody has something, and when you're on a gut shot straight draw ace high, it might have been time to back off the pedal a little bit. But
he was young.
Yeah, the door was open. He didn't walk in.
He still walked out the door with a lot more than he bought in for.
Yes, he did. That is true. That is very true. All right, so that's where that one is right now. Let me go back to the seniors event. We'll see if we can pick up anything on that one.
So the next chair you get for the lounge, is there going to be a sign on it, or are you going to have it weight tested before you bring it in?
No, I know what the weight test was. The guy knew it too.
And he just decided.
He just plopped down and said, "Well, I didn't realize it was." Yeah. Well, guess what? You got to be a little careful, when you start getting extra chunky. And I don't want, and I really don't. I don't want to sound like I'm making fun of the guy. He just made a mistake, and he owned up and paid for it. So I appreciate that.
Yeah,
good man.
That's all he could do.
Good man. Dan Heimiller has now moved into the number 2 slot in the seniors event, $470,000.
Wow.
Richard Monroe is still leading the way at $500,000, but things are tightening up there at the top of that board. Oh,
come on, Heimiller, get it, buddy.
Goodness gracious. We're going to have some fun with that one. Dennis Phillips has moved up a couple spots as well. So this is going to be we got a really nice star-studded final table as some of these guys keep coming through.
My favorite person that I've ever interviewed where he was just the best was Dennis Phillips.
Dennis is awesome.
Just absolutely an amazing guy to talk to. He's so down to earth.
I wish Dennis was my big brother. He's that kind of guy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You'd be like to be upset and be able to give the D-man a call and say, "Hey,
can I rub your beard, please?"
No, I wouldn't ask him that. I wouldn't ask him that. All right, so that's where the seniors event is right now. Hey, I just want to give you a little update on some stuff for the show, too, while we have a little bit of time and trying to catch a good guest while we're on. Of course, right now, in terms of what we're broadcasting here, once again, we're on markhokeshow.com, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. and 6:30 to 8 p.m. Pacific time. So make sure you join us there on markhokeshow.com. We're broadcasting using Ustream as our broadcast vehicle. And, of course, if you want to sign into our chat box on Ustream, feel free to do so. Don't hang out as a guest. Get in there and say hi. It takes 2 seconds. Go to ustream.tv.
And we do check chat as often as we can.
Yeah, it's sitting right here in front of me, actually. Casino Examiner in there saying yawn bad beat stories.
Bad beat stories. I can tell some bad beat stories.
No, this has been a physical in time bad beat story that has been going on all day long. Very bad. So make sure you follow us there. Mark Hoke Show on Twitter, at Mark Hoke Show, or the Mark Hoke Show on Facebook.
The worst beat taken here at the World Series was last night in the parking lot.
No, that wasn't good. Not good at all.
Walk out a winner and leave the parking lot a loser and a black eye.
Not good. Of course, we are on terrestrial radio here in Las Vegas, KLAV1230am.com, Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Pacific time. And, of course, you can also listen to the show on KLAV1230am.com. So it doesn't matter wherever you are in the world, if you're in
I don't think you pumped the
your
replays
Tennessee.
enough. We get replayed Friday night at 9 p.m. at 12:30 a.m.
I was getting there.
I love that.
Tennessee or Thailand, you can watch. You can listen to the show. Also replayed Friday at 9 p.m. as well. And we will also going to be joining the family of 920 The Game, K-Bad, here in Las Vegas. And same deal there, but we're going to be on Friday nights. Looks like it should be 5 o'clock.
When are you getting the tattoo?
PM?
The K-Bad tattoo.
I'm not getting a K-Bad tattoo. When did you get a K-Bad tattoo?
For the right price. For the right price.
All right, but we're coming. But sometime towards the end of this month, it looks like we will be on K-Bad as well. So pretty exciting stuff there. The home of the NBC Sports Network here in Las Vegas.
What would it take to get you to jump off the stratosphere?
Billions.
Right before you go on
If
Sports
I get to buy into the main event and I get it matched for a charitable donation, so it's $20,000, I'll do it. There you go.
$150.
$150?
$150.
No.
It's $135.
No, you don't know what you don't know what
video.
You don't know what heights do to you, man.
I'm gonna get
You
a
have no
hypnotist
idea.
friend,
and
we're gonna sit down with Mark for a few minutes,
Not
and then
happening.
you guys get to see the video of Mark jumping off.
Not
the
happening.
stratosphere. We are gonna sit down with Elliot
20
Rowe. We are gonna make you cluck like a chicken and jump off the stratosphere.
$20K plus the stratosphere jump and dinner. Wow. I'm gonna throw in dinner too.
You know, you need to be.
I drive a hard bargain.
But
I
really
want
need to
but
be a
10 of
cheap
it,
date.
but 10K of it goes to charity.
The hooker named Charity does not count as a charity.
No. We also have some great sponsors of the show. They certainly deserve a mention while we have some time. The Players Poker Championship Poker Tour, big event coming up here June 29th through July 1st over at the Golden Nugget. Great opportunity to win your way to Aruba for their tour championship.
That could be really fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, some great packages up for grabs over there.
Have an Isaac Haxton moment.
Yeah.
And Aruba.
So you can get involved with that. Other great events, coming up at Tampa Bay Downs and all over the country. Head on over to ppcpokertour.com. Final 9 Comic. Make sure you go to final9comic.com. The preeminent poker comic book ever. 9 will become one way or the other. Check it out at final9comic.com. Arctic Blue cooling towels. I'll tell you what, the most popular thing that people dig here in our booth is the Arctic Blue cooling towels. It's 107 plus degrees outside.
And it's funny because I see other people wearing like regular towels when I'm out like at bus stops.
That's
and whatnot.
silly.
And I'm actually giggling at them now, going, I remember touching that towel when it was like cold at like 9 o'clock at night, and it wasn't like touched since like 11:30 that morning.
It's very cool. Make sure you go to arcticblue.com. 15% off plus free shipping with the code MarkHokeShow. Check out the boys. I'll tell you what, my friends Brad and DJ do a great job with that company, and you're going to love it. Run Good Gear, the Run Good Gear Lounge, slightly devastated. Thank God Raymond Davis didn't break my chair. Stuff's getting broken around here, man. It's going down. Oh. What?
Don't talk about. Who gave you the word that you shouldn't talk about the robberies on social media? I can't talk about it. You can't talk about the checkout. It wasn't Jack, was it?
Oh.
Don't talk about people getting robbed in the World Series.
Be smart.
At least, it has been more than one. This isn't it's not a.
We haven't mentioned it at all on the show either today or tonight.
I do appreciate the heads up about it and the advice of don't walk alone. Be with friends.
Yeah.
Why don't you come over here and tell everybody what happened? Come on.
Oh God, Raymond's gonna get in more trouble.
Come on over.
Here we go.
We'll get banned.
Well, don't get banned. No, we're gonna talk about the Easter egg hunts going on in the Rio parking lot.
It's Easter egg hunt?
Yeah, they're Easter egg hunts.
Is that what they call it?
That's what they're called. They're called Easter egg hunts.
Why are you calling Easter egg?
Well, we're not supposed to talk about any robbery.
Oh, the Easter egg.
Yeah,
hunt.
the Easter egg hunts going on out there. What's your scoop on the Easter egg hunts going on?
I think it's pretty bad. I think it's pretty bad too that they don't want people to know about what's going on. Also, by telling people not to talk about it on social media and come to talk to them. What has security done? There has been no beefed up security anywhere. They put a guy by our rooms and he sleep half the time. Walk right past.
That's not good.
You know, it's just.
I hate when people go Easter egg hunting when they're not supposed to.
First off, I knew it was bound to happen because this is like the worst facility on the strip, near the strip in Vegas. I'm just telling you. They got the worst security. They're known for bad security. They're known for not caring about, players at the Rio. The place is a dive. Let's just tell it as it is. They get 45 days of action a year that they really don't care about poker players. This just goes to show you they don't care about poker players. I went over to Planet Hollywood today, played their 560. A beautiful facility, well-run tournament area, hell of a security presence. And then you come here and it's like the Wild Wild West. They're telling people to walk in pairs. So not instead of one person getting robbed, now 2 people getting robbed.
I hate when I lose my Easter eggs.
So you're gonna be my buddy, so they won't rob you.
Oh, yeah.
They'll rob you.
Oh shit!
I can have like 20,000 on me, and they'll rob
That
you.
is terrible.
$18.
Yeah, thank you, Raymond.
He's the one with money, you guys. Not me.
Look out! I sold an Arctic Blue cooling towel. Come get me.
He's been selling hats all day. Look, guys, he's loaded. I might have to shake him down myself.
Now that would be bad.
But God forbid. If you can't keep the money in your room because they're breaking into rooms, you can't keep the money in your car because now they're breaking in cars, and now you can't walk with the money. Where the hell are you gonna put the money?
Give it to the hookers. That might be something.
That's where. Hey, that makes my problem. Every night I go broke, either in the pits or with the hookers. So if they rob me. Hey, if they rob me, they're gonna feel so bad for me. They're gonna give me money.
Phil Ivey, by the way.
Phil Ivey, ladies
Phil
and gentlemen.
Ivey.
Hey, buddy, my buddy. I gotta go catch my buddy.
Can Raymond? Can you beg Phil Ivey to come on the show for 1 minute and make me? Honest to God, this would make me the happiest guy in the world. I kid you not. Can you give me 1 minute, Phil? Please. This would be, honest to God, this would be a dream come true for me. This is the Mark Hoke Show. I've been around for 3 years, Phil. Come on. Come on, Phil. You're safe. Look, if Raymond says it's safe, it's safe. I know. Have a seat. Say hi. That's fine. I appreciate it. I just want to say first, Mr. Ivey, I think this is the first time we've actually really gotten to meet. So thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate it. Here, we'll slide you up to the mic there a little bit. Phil, how's the World Series going, man? It's been wild in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been crazy, but not for me. Got knocked out of a bunch of events. Just got knocked out of this event. And,
I'm sorry.
I was headed to my trailer before you stopped me.
Oh, well, I appreciate you coming on. But, this guy gets you in a lot of trouble. This is what I'm going to keep it totally social
He's
here.
A complete goofball. Oh, my God.
Unreal. So what's going on with these bracelet bets? I mean, Daniel nearly busted it the other night.
Yeah,
what's happening?
I needed him to snap that one off. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
Now it's been a bit of a struggle. I think Daniel's still in the RAS. I'm going to sign up for this noon event now. It's nice that they allow me to sign up 6 hours late. So it gives me a much better chance of winning. So we'll see what happens.
Does that feel like that's putting a little extra pressure on you? Are you guys really thinking about it at all, or just
no? You just play normally like you would play, and you try to get down into the end and win it. I mean, I don't think there's any extra pressure. I mean, for me, it helps me focus. It makes me play more events than I normally would. So I like playing the World Series events. It gives me a little extra incentive. I don't really know who has the best of it. I think the bet's pretty close, and it's fun.
Who's better, you or Daniel?
Come on. I mean, the results speak for themselves. I mean, Daniel had the best 2 years ever in tournaments, right? So, if I had someone to bet on in a tournament, it would be Daniel. Cash game be a different story, probably.
Oh, there you go.
All right,
there
you going.
Well,
Phil, you trap me with another question.
All right, fair enough.
Bye.
Thank you, Phil. I appreciate it. Pleasure. Phil Ivey, everybody. There you go. Thanks, Raymond. So Raymond's going to go Easter egg hunting with Phil Ivey, apparently.
I get to put on the headset after Phil Ivey work. I'm going to get smarter.
Oh, my God. No, it's sure not going to help your poker game. You're hopeless. Well,
so
how
there,
about that? We got Phil Ivey.
We did?
We got Phil Ivey.
Look at you. You're giddy.
I'm happy.
Aren't you?
Yeah.
It's not even your 500 show, and you already got Ivey.
We got Ivey finally.
Boom.
So that knocks the list down to 2.
The boom of the Mark Hoke show just happened.
That did.
It did. It did.
See,
Poker headlines.
if you haven't been out, if you're not tuning in and watching the show, you never know what is going to happen on these shows live at the World Series.
And who'd have guessed? From Raymond Davis to Phil Ivey, pow.
I knew that link was going to be the key.
It was. It really was
I
the
knew
key,
it was going
too.
to be the key.
Now we just need to use that key for Billy Baxter. Once we get Bax over here, we're good.
All right.
We are legends once we get Baxter.
Huck Seed actually said hello, Phil. So all this craziness that has happened in the booth today,
it's taken almost 2 weeks, and then they're finally comfortable with us. They've been sniffing us out, seeing us on air live.
They should know me by now.
Yeah, they should know us both by now.
Well,
I'm always over there at the Blue Shark Optics booth saying hi to everybody, waving, jumping up and down. Love it.
Except for David Williams. He doesn't like you.
Well, Ted Forrest loves me. So I got that on Joe.
Yeah.
I got that on Joe.
Yeah. You guys have just been doing a great job alienating poker players here at the World Series. All right. So,
but we got Ivy.
We got Ivy.
We got Ivy.
We got Ivy.
We are in the Ivy Leagues. Step up.
How about it? All right.
You're not real until you get Ivy. We got Ivy.
We got Ivy. So let's get to. Well, let's get back. Isn't this a perfect timing? We got to finish talking about our sponsors of the show.
Absolutely.
That worked out well. Blind Squirrel Apparel. Make sure you go to blindsquirrelapparel.com. 20% off plus with the code Hoke.
And if you didn't see, the Hoke Show just got Ivy, so a blind squirrel can get a nut anytime.
Boom.
Boom.
Look good and be lucky. Blind Squirrel Apparel. We got to have a drawing for a Sun Buggy experience.
We
need to do that. Chad Holloway won his. We got to give one of those away tonight, and we'll give away a couple promo shirts too. But guys, make sure you go to sunbuggy.com if you want to have some fun while you're here in Las Vegas.
Why didn't we throw Ivy a T-shirt?
We'll get him one. But make sure you guys go to sunbuggy.com all over the Desert Southwest, but of course up here, just a hair north side of Las Vegas. Check it out. Go to sunbuggy.com. Double-digit covers. Get a free winner today. Tony Dos is tearing the world apart. He is the best sports handicapper in Las Vegas. And give him a chance in the team. You will be glad you did. Give him a call, 855-489-2700, or visit doubledigitcovers.com to sign up for a free pick sent to your phone every day. BlueRail.net, the home of the Mark Hoke Show, or the website provider of the Mark Hoke Show. Check it out, BlueRail.net. Get your website built today. Also, RogueWire.com, the pseudo home Mark Hoke Show. We're there. We link. But some cool stuff Bob puts up on RogueWire. Team Poker Joker. Make sure you go to teampokerjoker.com. 10% off with the code Vegas Hoke. That's right, Vegas Hoke, and you can get that cool.
No
Team
joke.
It is no joke. Well, it is a joke. It's Team Poker Joker. So check that out, teampokerjoker.com. Nevada Poker League, if you're really having trouble out here and you need to go someplace and just chill out, refine your game a little bit, go to the Nevada Poker League. 17 different locations are playing free poker. You can win cash and great prizes all over the place. Check it out at NevadaPokerLeague.com.
I see all these ladies sitting on the rail watching their boyfriends and their husbands sit there and play poker, and they're like, "No, I just play for fun." Well, that's what the Nevada Poker League's all about. Drop them off here, find out where the Nevada Poker League is going to be tonight, and head on out. They got tables, they got seats just waiting for you. Get on out and find the Nevada Poker League near you.
Off-Tilt Poker Tables, the #1 poker table manufacturer in the world. Brian Knott and the team building tables for every poker tour, including the World Series of Poker. 262-4900 for 262-490-3812. $300 off your next table if you give Brian a call and say you heard about us on the Mark Hoke Show. The Grindettes, of course, you've got to make sure to mention the Grindettes, the greatest ladies poker team in the world. Check it out at grindettes.com. Katie Stone, Katie Dozier, Jennifer Shade.
Oh, don't you even that. How do you miss Jamie Kerstetter?
I'm getting there.
Oh,
I did the dramatic pause. Jamie Kerstetter. Say hi to those ladies and
Jamie
follow them on
Kerstetter.
Twitter at Grindettes. Dutch Boyd's book,
Poker Tilt.
Poker Tilt, baby. Great book. You're going to love it. I'm telling you. Go to Amazon, pick it up. You're going to really enjoy the read. It is sensational. You're going to learn a lot about being a professional poker player, too. And the business side of the game, too. There's a lot there that you can learn, so make sure you check it out at pokertilt.com. Also want to thank Las Vegas Advisor. If you're looking to hang out in Las Vegas, thousands of dollars worth, literally, in that coupon book. Go to Las Vegas Advisors, sign up. It's $50 for a membership. You get the coupon book.
And they have an online casino.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Pretty cool.
Even poker tournaments. Make sure you get in there and look at it.
Good friends at PokerAtlas.com. Say hi to those guys as well. You know, whatever you need to know going on with poker around the whole continent of North America. It's pretty big.
It is.
Go to PokerAtlas.com. And, of course, we're simulcast on Global Poker Index. Make sure you guys go to globalpokerindex.com, the poker ranking authority. If they were ranking poker radio hosts, you know where I'd be.
They combined. They had me on two separates, and I sat down with them for 2 seconds, and they're like, I got you.
Okay.
And they put my whole thing together. So I'm no longer like number 27, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm going to go get us Ted Forrest.
Okay, Ted's flying around here too. How about that? All right, so thanks to all of our great sponsors of the show. We do appreciate it because we're not here without them. So I want to thank all those guys for backing us up and being a part of the Mark Hoke Show. It's really very much appreciated. All right, so we're going to see if we get one more big interview coming up. It looks like it's coming. This is exciting. So we're going to I'm very excited. We're going to Boy, you don't do this every day. You get Phil Ivey and Ted Forrest going back to back. This is awesome. So let's welcome Ted Forrest to the Mark Hoke Show. Ted, it's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on. We'll move you into the mic a little bit. Ted, wow. Bracelet number 6. Did you feel it was coming at some point? I mean, it's been a little while.
Yeah, every decade or so I win bracelets in bunches.
It's a good spread. I think when I looked that up, it was pretty fascinating to see that you'd won multiple bracelets in 2 years, and now you come back here, and all of a sudden you stormed your way back on that final table, and you're battling it out with Phil Hellmuth for a bracelet. What was that like to be playing Phil heads up for a bracelet of all people you could have bumped into?
Well, actually, I think any other player, Phil and I actually played for 6 or 7 hours heads up. Any other player against myself or any other player against Phil, I think it would have been done in half the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he just fought so hard, and I wanted to win just as bad as he did.
I found it interesting because I heard some of your fans that were following you were saying, "Yeah, this is over before it started. Ted's going to get him," and they were having a lot of fun up there. So that must have been exciting because you had some pretty good support in there too, which is always great to have. And
oh yeah, I mean, you can always use all the luck and rooting power that you can get.
So going through that tournament, you guys really got deep into the blind structure though, and you guys were playing 200,000 a hand if you guys went to completion before the dinner break, and then got to 350. What's that circumstance like when things are just so volatile at that point that you just never know which way this is going to go with being that far in?
Well, yeah, I mean, in the first few hours, my hands were kind of a little bit handcuffed. I was working with 300,000 or 400,000, and Phil, had the rest, like $1 million or whatever it was. So he had a little bit more room to maneuver, and I just had to. I really hate folding hands, but I just folded hand after hand after hand. Mm-hmm. Then we pulled even in chips, and there was 8 or 10 lead changes.
So that last card hits, and everything's over, and you've won this bracelet. What does that mean to you after all this time to bring that 6th bracelet home finally?
Well, it's just number 6.
Wow.
I'm hoping number 7's coming this year.
Well, that's awesome. And obviously, you're considered one of the all-time great players, and to win bracelets in 3 different decades, I mean, it's such an incredible accomplishment. Has it sunk in that you've been able to have such a long and sustained career with that great of success?
Well, let's hope the best is yet to come.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So how many events are we going to be seeing you at, Ted?
I don't really plan stuff like that. I mean, if I feel like playing the tournament that day, I'll play it.
That works. That's pretty fair. What?
How did Uncle Ron affect your game when you were playing?
Oh, the oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the oh yeah guy. I was curious about that.
Guy? I don't know.
That's Blair Hinkle's baby brother, Mason.
Is it? I think Phil and I just tried to not let it affect our focus too much.
Did you guys talk about it at all?
Yeah, I mean, it was hilarious.
So you enjoyed that. See, I know I'd be going.
I wouldn't go so far as to say we enjoyed it. We tolerated it.
Tolerated.
It was funny for about the first minute.
Yeah, that would be tough. I mean, I can only imagine, if I'm sitting in there and somebody's making that kind of a disruption in the crowd. I mean, we've seen that kind of stuff go on at, main event final tables and other places. The crowd affecting you like that. But I mean, you guys have been there so many times.
No, I mean, they're just having fun.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. So how do you see things in poker right now going for the game in general? I mean, you've been around for a very long time. You've seen the ups and downs of where poker has come and gone. How do you feel about the state of the game right now? Do you think we're headed to a better place or a worse place?
To be honest, I think a lot of money is coming out of the poker economy, just in terms of how much rake that tournaments and cash games are taking out. A lot of money went out with the real estate and stock market crashes. Right now, the stock market's really high, and there's nothing really supporting it. So I mean, people have a lot of money that's locked up in the stock market that's not being gambled with in the poker world. So the games are actually smaller right now. I just hope. Let's hope for a good world economy.
Yeah, that'd be all right. What games are you playing right now? When if you're going out and hitting some cash games, where would everybody expect to see you playing at this point?
Well, I mean, World Series is in town, so
yeah,
this is where the action is.
But otherwise, where do you like to play? I mean,
I enjoy really playing wherever the game is. Just travel and follow the game.
All right, fair enough. So. I mean, what's your immediate schedule coming up? If anybody wants to watch you play here, what's your next event? Where are we hopping into?
I might late reg for this No Limit Hold'em tournament. I'm trying to decide if I want to do that or not.
Do you want to flip a coin for it right now on the air?
No.
No. That's great. Well, Ted, I'll tell you what, I wish you all the best. It's great to see you back in the spotlight here at the World Series of Poker. One of the all-time great players, and I really do appreciate you taking the time to come on the show. It was an absolute pleasure.
Thanks a lot.
Good luck to you. Ted Forrest, everybody. Stopping in and saying hi.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. Have a great
Yeah, thank you, Ted. Oh, my goodness.
Star-studded
Oh,
night here at the
wow.
Mark Hoke Show. Look at that.
Wow.
You know how many bracelets you've had at your table tonight? Just tonight.
Just a billion. I've lost track.
How do you feel?
I feel good, but I feel like
vindicated.
We need we need a commercial break.
We do.
I mean, we were going to be finishing up the show, but I think we'll be able to extend out here another 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah,
just to do a little wrap up for you. So let's get that second commercial break in before my sponsors flip out that they did not get on a show with Ted Forrest and Phil Ivey. Let me see something.
Hey, don't leave out Raymond Davis and
Nate
Dowland.
Raymond Davis. Who? Yeah, exactly. Oh, do that on the camera.
Hey, come on now. Tuesday nights on Till Radio. You know where to find me.
All right, let's get that last break in, and we're going to come back and see what else is happening here at the World Series of Poker. But pretty exciting night as we keep it rolling here on the Mark Hoke Show. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Spit it out, buddy. Spit it out.
The heat is on. Whether you're in the hot seat of a major poker tournament or just dealing with everyday life, stay cool with a brand new Arctic Blue cooling towel. Just wet your reusable and durable Arctic Blue cooling towel in cold water, and you'll have instant cooling relief at your fingertips for up to 5 hours. The towel is lightweight and pliable, so you can keep it handy no matter where you are. Plus, it's absorbent enough to make sure you and your clothes stay dry while you stay cool. No need to sweat it out, no matter what you're doing, when you have an Arctic Blue cooling towel handy. So get the same cooling towel used by professional athletes, poker players, first responders, physical therapists, U.S. automakers, and even reality TV stars. So what are you waiting for? Visit them today at arcticblu.com and pick yours up today. Plus, enter the discount code MarkHokeShow when you check out and get 15% off plus free shipping to keep some of your cold hard cash in your wallet. It's like the Arctic Blue Bear says, it's not cool to be hot. So pick up your Arctic Blue cooling towel today.
One man, his lucky shirt, an unforgettable night, and a winning streak that never seemed to end. That's how Blind Squirrel began, and we haven't looked back since. We make the clothes that we want to wear for the places where we want to look and feel our best. The game, the speakeasy, and the casino floor. Blind Squirrel's small batch, high-quality gear is for people too busy grabbing life by the nuts to bother with crappy, ill-fitting clothing. Because like you, we prefer our nights long, our drinks strong, and our lucky shirt to be our most comfortable. So look good, be lucky, and visit blindsquirrelapparel.com for your new favorite shirt. As an added bonus, you'll receive 20% off your purchase with the promo code HOKE, H-O-K-E. You can also pick up Blind Squirrel apparel at the Borgata in Atlantic City and in Las Vegas at all Masura stores at Mandalay Bay, Monte Carlo, The Mirage, and MGM Grand. Look good and be lucky with Blind Squirrel apparel.
I'm Dutch Boyd, two-time WSOP bracelet winner, and I want to share my story with you. 12 years as a pro has taught me a lot. For the last year, I've boiled it all down into a tell-all book, 90,000 words. In Poker Tilt, I take you on my journey through all the ups and downs that poker has to offer, all the manic highs and hellish lows of every bad beat and lucky draw. So go to www.pokertilt.com to read more, or just go buy the new book on Amazon or Kindle. Right now, pokertilt.com. I guarantee you'll enjoy the ride.
Your business and promotion will only go as far as your website will take you. That's why the Mark Hoke Show has only trusted one name for over 2 years, BlueRail.net. Whether you need custom website design and development packages, or simply need a host for your website, Blue Rail is the only developer to turn to. It's time to discover the world-class personalized service only the Blue Rail team can provide. Visit us at BlueRail.net and call 520-822-5128 right now for your free consultation today. So get on board at BlueRail.net. How far do you want to go?
Tough day at the Felt? Get off tilt and unstuck by escaping to the desert for an extreme off-road adventure with Sun Buggy Fun Rentals. We have the biggest fleet of off-road vehicles known in the universe. And since we know poker players aren't exactly early risers, we now offer after-dark tours for all you night owls. And don't forget to stop by the Mark Hope Show WSOP booth at the Rio to win a free Sun Buggy experience. Please call us 24/7 at 1-866-728-4443 and visit us at www.sunbuggy.com. Call us now and take the off-road ride of your life with Sun Buggy Fun Rentals.
9 poker players on a dramatic path to glory with unbelievable twists and turns that will keep you on the edge of your seat. It's the Final 9 comic from Room 110 Publishing. Go to final9comic.com to download the first issue preview and get ready for the official launch coming soon. 9 will become 1, one way or another. Final9comic.com. And for more details, make sure to follow them on Twitter and like them on Facebook at Final9Comic.
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at markhokeshow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at markhokeshow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
Now, let's return to The Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
Okay, sorry about that. Let's get back on the air here. And I got to pop my graphic off the board for a second. But we are joined now. This is our second Grindette interview. Jennifer Shahade joining us, looking stunningly beautiful as usual.
Thank you so much. It's so sweet.
God, I just want to hug you. I miss you. She's the best. Jen, what's going on? How you doing?
Well, I'm in dinner break right now with 1,500. So yeah, it's going pretty well so far. I have 14,000 in chips, so about 3 starting stacks. Feeling good, liking my table.
Oh, so you're going in and winking some eyes and crushing souls, huh?
I'm trying. Although there was a guy, I don't know if you saw my Twitter today, but a little bit of a drama. There's a guy wearing a shirt that says, only 2 women short of a threesome. So
Wow.
of course I immediately asked him, I'm like, did you like run out of clean clothes already?
Oh, it's so bad.
And so then I let it slide after that. I felt like, okay, I got my dig in. But then a dealer came like an hour later and was like, I love your shirt, to this guy.
Yeah.
And so I'm like rolling my eyes and like shaking my head. And so then the guy with the shirt asks me on a date. And so I'm in the middle of 3-betting in a hand. I'm 3-betting from the big blind. And the dealer's like, you know what? You haven't answered his question yet.
Holy, are you kidding me?
No, this all really happened. That's why I love the World Series. Just so many ridiculous things, you know? And the
3-bet bluff for the year.
Yeah, you should have called him on it. You should have called a bluff and said, "Yeah, me and Katie Dozier are in town. Want to, let's make that shirt happen," and see what he said. Now that would have gotten his goat a little bit. Jen, of course, you've been doing so much. What have you been up to the last couple months? We haven't got to. I know we had you on
Israel,
KLAV,
I've been
but
playing on PokerStars on Israel, and then I was in St. Louis to do commentary for the U.S. Chess Championships. So I was super, super busy, and yeah, it's really awesome. So I'm really excited to be here because it feels like I kind of like wait all year for it. You know,
you're buried in the chess world. It's pretty cool. I mean, of course, you're an unbelievable player. So what's it like, doing that constant crossover between chess and poker?
It's kind of nice because I feel like people in both worlds are interested in the other world, but then also sometimes I feel like I don't feel as bored by hand histories as a lot. Like a lot of people are like, I'm so over at hand histories, and I'm like, no, I can't wait to hear your hand histories. That's what I'm here for, Because like I've just been looking at chess for 2 months, and now I'm ready for poker.
There you go.
So it's good because it gets me excited about it, but then sometimes it's a little frustrating because I want to push and become the best, and I think sometimes I'm like wearing off the rust for the first couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's good that we're already in week 2 and I'm ready to go.
And doing all that work for PokerStars too.
Yeah, that's right. I got their new Mind Sports ambassador. So
what exactly is a Mind Sports ambassador? Define that.
I'm kind of helping them with the whole chess and poker connection because they're starting to run chess tournaments as well.
Oh,
like in the
really?
Isle of Man this fall, they're hosting a big chess international with some of the best players in the world. And it's right at the same time as their UK IPT.
Oh, okay.
In the Isle of Man. So I can't wait to go to PokerStars headquarters where it all goes down.
That is so cool. I'm really proud of you. I mean, just the things that you've done since we met. I mean, it is amazing.
Well, thank you for believing in us. I mean, it's because of people like you seeing the potential,
Well, you guys are the best. You know you all have a very special place in my heart.
Thank you so much.
Well, I want to let you get back to your tournament.
Yes.
I wish you all the best. Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's get that bracelet on the wrist.
All right, I'll try.
All right, there you go. Jennifer Shahade, everybody, one of the Grindettes. Make sure you follow them on Twitter at Grindettes and, of course, on Facebook, the Grindettes, and go to the website, grindettes.com.
Now I get to sit in the chair that Jennifer Shahade gets to sit in. I'm such a lucky guy.
Yeah.
They're always in my chair.
Yeah, well, there you go. You're the winner.
The winner of what?
I don't know.
What'd they win? Tell them what they won.
Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat.
I thought you were going to say a Mark Hoke t-shirt.
You also get a copy of the Mark Hoke Show home game.
The home game. YouTube edition.
Breaking chairs and being tortured by weird people. That's what we do on the Mark Hoke Show. All right.
Great show tonight. Good job. Great guests. Can't wait till tomorrow. What are we? How do we follow this up?
I don't freaking know.
It's crazy.
World Series is over. We're going home.
Ours? No, we've got some guests. That 500 show's looking more and more promising. Scratch one of the names off that list now. We've already got Ivy. That'd be old news.
Yes, that's huge.
That's huge. Now we need Kid Poker.
Yeah, I've interviewed Daniel. I mean, I'd love to have him here though. That would be great. Because we haven't formally ever sat down and done an interview, so that would be cool to have Daniel.
And to have him on camera right here.
Yeah, pretty cool. Coming up tomorrow at the World Series of Poker, $1,000 no limit hold'em event kicking off, and then we've also got the big one there, the 10K horse tournament, one of my personal favorites. Always exciting to watch that one. So we'll have the World Horse Championship. They're really not calling that anymore, but that's.
Did you notice what Ted was playing with when he was sitting here?
No.
$1,000 lamer.
Yeah.
$1,000 lamer. Yeah. Just playing with it. Just flipping it around his fingers.
He's Ted Forrest. He's a baller.
He's
a baller.
6 bracelets. And he's like, yeah, it's only another bracelet.
He was very cavalier about it.
Yeah.
That was.
He
yeah,
really
it was
wanted
interesting.
another comma with that last win. He really did. He needs it. He's had a struggle for the last few years.
Yeah, he has.
So it's rough being one of the literally he is, in my eyes, the best 7-stud player any game. It doesn't matter whether it's Raz or high-low. If it's a 7-stud game and Ted Forrest is in the field, he's the one to watch.
Yeah.
Always has been in my eyes. So.
Yep. So maybe, he'll see if he's in the horse tournament tomorrow. Get a shot at that. Then Monday, the Turbo No Limit $1,000 tournament, and we have a 5K 6-handed event coming up Tuesday, along with one of the more interesting tournaments, the Omaha 7-card stud high-low split 8 or better. So if you really like jamming needles into your eyes, that's a fun one to play.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
No, I like that tournament, actually. That's good. But it should be pretty exciting there as well. Yeah, so that's what's coming up the next couple days here at the World Series. But that is going to – I think we're going to wrap it up for the night.
Ooh, already?
We had a great time, yeah.
8:10.
Yeah. It's 8:10. We're actually in overtime.
It was worth the overtime today,
I think
buddy.
so. I think so.
It was a great show. Good job.
Thank all of our guests, Raymond Davis, Phil Ivey.
Look at the smile. Look at the smile. Say it again. Phil Ivey.
Phil Ivey. Ted Forrest. Jennifer Shahadi stopping by.
Nate Dowland.
Pretty cool stuff. So, Nate, thank you for
Warming
joining us here
the chair
and
warm.
hanging out. And I'm Mark Hoke. Thank you so much for joining us. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Once again, you never know what's going to happen here on the Mark Hoke Show.
If this show didn't prove that, none of them will.
You betcha. So thanks, everybody, for listening and watching, and we will see you tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Have a good one, everybody.
Big high fives.